From Panic to Empowerment: How to Stop Pain and Disease from Taking Over Your Life by Connecting Spirit, Mind, and Body, by Dr. Stephanie E. Reed. Chapter 10, Dr. Stephanie's Story. My story begins with confusion and ends with gratitude. I would imagine many of us begin life this way. So many twists and turns, so many personal stories intertwine with ours. Losing track is easy. Where does your reality begin and your true living begin? By passion, I am a naturopath and an empath. I often wear my heart on my sleeve more often than I'd like to admit. A naturopath is one who seeks to help others heal by encouraging lifestyle changes, nutrition, breathing, emotional clearing, yoga, massage, etc. Naturopaths also have a command on the subjects of anatomy, biochemistry, biology, and many other fascinating topics. That's why they can be the most helpful health practitioners you can find. They will most likely be the go-to people for real information on not just how to use herbal remedies, vitamins, minerals, herbs, and nutrition. They can help you do it right so you don't waste valuable time and money. An empath is one who has the gift of feeling others' emotions. Sometimes this can be a useful tool for helping clients express their feelings for spiritual and mental healing. However, with this gift comes darkness. The challenge to not allow the emotions of others to pull me down can get sketchy at best. It can be difficult to determine if the emotions coming in are mine or the client's. That can mean a double stress overload that leads to many health problems. I've had my share of health problems, heart problems, respiratory problems, lupus diagnosis, and asthma. As I embark on almost 51 years of life, I find that my beginning story is what brought me to this moment. That's why I do what I do, why I have written this book. If you read the introduction, you learn that I am passionate about helping people see a better way. I like to think I offer hope to those who have lost themselves in the loop of panic and frustration. I don't have all the answers, but I can say that some truths have come to me through just being alone, meditating, or doing creative work. So I will share them with you here. I spent 6 years exploring spiritual concepts and truths through study and using the modality of therapeutic massage. The body tells so many wonderful stories about a person's life. It also harbors some of the deepest hurts. As I was able to release those spiritual blockages from many bodies, I came to understand the spiritual connections and how they affect thinking, behavior, and physical expression. I discovered a gift I didn't know I had. I feel people's emotions. I discovered that I could read the energy that escaped if I saw the story as it lifted from an emotional hiding place. Sometimes I was mortified by what was revealed. Other times, I felt honored to be able to get a glimpse of the true nature of man. Naked massage clients said more to me asleep than they would ever verbally articulate. The more I massaged, the louder the gift became. It got so loud at times, I would tell the client what I heard. To my shock, they would jump up and ask, "How did you know that?" I would always defend myself by first stating, "I am not a psychic, and do not ask me anything about your future." They'd look at me wide-eyed as I'd sheepishly try to change the subject to something lighter. It was those profound moments I questioned why I existed. Why was I here? Where did this strange gift come from? And how do I use it? I've been told that I was born in an adoption agency in Philadelphia, PA. I was bald with 2 tiny teeth. My mom was raised by her grandmother, a devoted Roman Catholic. I emphasize Roman because it was emphasized to me as if it was a badge of honor. I could imagine that having a granddaughter, unwed and pregnant, was really frowned upon back then, especially with the Roman Catholic guilt attached to it. I can see that the logical thing to do was to go away quietly and give me up. Well, the plan took a detour. Mom gave birth to me, but didn't give me up. As she recants my birth story, she tells me that I did have parents ready to adopt me. Apparently, they had been trying to conceive for many years without success, so adoption was their only hope. Imagine that, I was someone's only hope. Ironically, I was the only hope for 3 longing souls. my adopted mom and dad, as well as my birth mom. Wow, such a heavy burden on a new soul. Or is it? Maybe not. A soul knows its intention before conception and birth. I explained that concept using Melody's birth and death story in the new book. Melody came to me in a vision, which I explain in chapter 1 of the From Panic to Empowerment, How to Embrace an Angel When You Expected a Baby. She clearly spoke before conception. That is spiritual communication at its best. If you'd like to know more about that topic, go to FromPanicToEmpowerment.com. You can also get a copy on Amazon in paperback and in Kindle form. Okay, so let's stay focused. After writing about Melody, I came to realize that my soul has a mission. Yours does too. Sometimes a life-changing circumstance has to shake you up before you can see it. Even then, a process of unfolding must take place. It's a progression. When I look at how my life progressed, I realize my mission is to be an intercessor, a go-between, to help people see the possibilities of their circumstances. So back to my story. According to Mom, she gave birth to a baby that was dead. The nurse said, "I'm sorry," and whisked away a lifeless form. Mom recalls the doctor saying, "Something is still attached." They pulled me out. Mom just stared and cried. The nurse asked her why she was crying. Seriously, does one really have to question tears at a time like that? She replied, "I want to keep my baby." Stop. You may be thinking, what a wonderful story. Well, consider this. Because my mom made a decision from the perspective of a 15-year-old, she was not equipped to make such a profound lifelong decision without the benefit of sound counsel and a plan. She had neither. However, I chose her, well, my spirit did, and for that, every experience up until the day I wrote this book was part of God's plan for the reason my soul incarnated into the body. I have endured a lot. Will the rest become a New York Times bestseller? Well, I have to write it first, but for now, I suggest you read every From Panic to Empowerment book that comes available. There will be words of wisdom and tools for transformation. This concept can get deep. That's why I encourage you to read the second book, From Panic to Empowerment, How to Embrace an Angel When You Expected a Baby. It will answer hard questions about mortality and hopefully offer peace to your heart if you are grieving over the loss of a loved one. Well, the nurse or the nun asked her, was she sure? And Mom said, yes, but I'm afraid. Of course she was afraid. She had to go home with a bundle, and now the secret would be revealed. The plan to go away quietly was ruined, and Mom would become the talk of the neighborhood. I'm sure that my mom was not the only teenage unplanned pregnancy in a community of staunch Roman Catholics, but she was definitely the one that would stick out. There is so much more to share. Continue to look for new From Panic to Empowerment books. For now, let's just say my life's purpose is to give hope. That's why I can do what I do now. I wrote these chapters so you could have a compelling story to give you hope. TPS, tell a passionate story, is what they say. Hopefully my story was passionate enough to inspire you to journal and discover your passionate story. You may find that your life has a deeper meaning than you thought, and the lessons are to be shared to help someone else move from panic to empowerment. And now, a brief break.